Will Smith, dog. Will Smith was our lead, boy. Will Smith was our lead, dog. Will Smith throwing hands. I'm not. Will Smith smacked me. I'm taking just like Chris did.
This is Friends Partying in Hell.
That fool said, I'm above average. I mean, I ain't no Ron Jeremy or nothing.
Hey, stay with me, man. Stay with me.
I mean, you can stop right there. That's horrible.
You hear that, Netflix? You hear that? Also, give us a shout.
I have no idea what I'm talking about most of the time.
The only podcast approved by the Vatican. That's the American spirit right there. You weren't expecting that, were you? Well, pretty much what's been dominating the news. Okay, so there's no trending topics really of the week, but what's been dominating the news is fucking Will Smith slapping the shit out of Chris Rock. And I think everyone who's listening to this now fucking like has seen it, heard it. And so we're no different here. We're gonna fucking play it. And I just want to kind of revisit real quick and maybe like a little play-by-play of this moment. Okay, so this is the fucking Oscars, and this is the incident that the slap heard around the world.
Boy, Oscars ain't so white no more, is it? That's that shit right there. Alwest said, nah, we're going to turn this into the Source Awards. Let's go.
This job tonight, Javier Bardem and his wife are both nominated. Now, if she loses, he can't win. He's
Garbage
praying that
Wait, I forgot. You don't like Chris Rock. You don't like Chris Rock.
I think Chris Rock is funny in stand-up. I don't think he's funny doing anything else. Like anything else. Like I love his specials, his TV shows, garbage. Like when
Which one though? Which one? Because his TV show on HBO was fucking good. But that
which one was that?
It was like the Chris Rock show. It was like a long time ago though. But it was like a sketch. It was like a sketch show. It was like a sketch show, but that shit was good. It was the predecessor.
I didn't like that. I don't like sketch comedy.
It was like the predecessor to like Chappelle Show. You didn't like the Chappelle Show?
I love Chappelle Show.
So you like,
but I don't like sketch comedy. Nah, I don't like SNL. I don't like Mad TV.
But
but the Chris Rock show.
But Dave Chappelle. What the thing was a sketch show.
I know it was a sketch show, but Dave Chappelle came out and told jokes in the middle of it, which kept me entertained. And then his sketches would be funny.
Fair
so
enough.
It was like, all right, and some of them were funny, not even all of them. I tried to revisit the Chappelle show the other day, and I was like, God, this is trash. This is fucking horrible. He is lucky he got like 50 million and was able to go to Africa and stop doing this shit. So his career could really take off. Now, obviously, I'm joking. I didn't like it, but it wasn't trash. I was just like, oh man, it just doesn't hold up. I don't like sketch comedy. It doesn't
all right.
feel good to me.
Lord! Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right?
Look at him laughing. He's laughing, but her face. You see her face? You gonna go back? Freeze frame?
Your face? You see her?
You see his face? You see her face? Will, look at that. Will smiling. The cringe on her face right now, though. Look. Will got a. Oh, that was a funny little nice joke. And Jada's like, fuck.
So okay, so
N-word.
So we're hindsight viewing this, right? So we already know.
Yes.
So
obviously,
wait, like what a weird toxic relationship, bro, that you're with your significant other somewhere and your mood changes because of that person to that degree is really telling, bro. Really weird.
I mean, sure. Yeah. That depends, though. It depends on what side of the aisle you fall on. I personally think the shit was staged. So I don't think that her fucking facial thing and all that, like, yeah, I was going to go with the bit, but if we're going to just jump into it and be real about it, that shit was, I feel like it was staged.
Right.
Like, I feel like it was staged.
So okay, so there's that other element to this thing that we'll talk about that afterwards, but let's finish the video.
All right. I'm jumping the gun.
That was a nice one. Okay. I'm out here. Richard.
She gonna say, look, how quickly that should take.
Oh, wow.
Wait, can you go back? Was Will
Smith
smiling
just smacked the shit out of him?
No, he wasn't.
No.
He wasn't.
Wait.
He wasn't. So this is kind of one of those things too. When I first saw it, I was like, oh no, that's not real. Like it can't be real. But
can't be.
After this is what cements kind of like because it was so fucking awkward. that's
Yeah, but I'm saying though, if you're pulling a prank, how many people are you letting in on the joke? You know what I'm saying? Like I really feel because let's be real, bro. If this never happened, I would have not known the Oscars were on at all. I would not have known there was an award ceremony happening whatsoever. I only knew because you sent me this, and I went online, and the internet was going fucking nuts.
Yeah,
going nuts.
Yeah, but I mean, that's also the weird thing about the timing of this because literally a week or two before the Oscars, there was like articles about like why are the Oscars even a thing anymore? Nobody watches this, like all this kind of stuff. And then
coming off its lowest ratings of what last year was the lowest ratings of all Oscars ever, with only like 10.2 million views or something like that. Yeah. You can't get 10.2 million Americans to fucking watch a TV show. Just turn it off. Just stop it.
Yeah. So and that's why it does. It's the timing is really weird.
It's sus as fuck, bro.
But
it's sus as fuck.
But the problem is like doing something like this also isn't like. The prank isn't good. It's not a prank, right? Like it's not a prank.
Does it have to be? It doesn't have to be good. Well, it doesn't have to be a prank. I guess is what I'm saying.
Right.
I guess it's just
right.
Like, it's slight. It's sleight of hand. Literally, it's quite literally sleight of hand. He slapped this motherfucker in her face. He walked away. But like, if you go back, look at how Chris Rock has his hands behind his back, and he kind of leans into it a little bit. Like he's not shying away from this shit.
Yeah,
like it's just weird. It's staged. It's a performance.
But he did.
You see him leaning in?
But he did connect, though.
He did connect, sure. He hit him. But yeah, and Will is smiling. If you freeze that fucking frame right there, Will is 100% smiling, bro.
Yeah. Nah, he ain't smiling.
Wow.
I don't know. It's kind of blurry on my side.
Will Smith can smack the shit out of it.
He ain't smiling. He ain't smiling. But hang on.
It looked like he was smiling to me, bro. Look, man. This shit seems staged as fuck. It seemed like two actors performing because that's what happened. That's what actors do. Actors perform, right? It seems to me like a performance. And maybe I'm just saying that because I don't want to think about the implications of if it was real.
You're in denial, man. You're in denial right now, bro.
Look, I'm gonna tell you, bro. I saw it. My initial reaction was that's hilarious. And then before going to that's fake, I was like, that's not really funny. It's really sad. It's really 3 people are affected by this moment, and all 3 people have to deal with this bullshit. And it really started to make me feel bad because I like Will Smith, I like Jada Pinkett. Like I don't know them obviously personally, but I started to feel really bad about thinking about all the red table talks that's come out, and all the having sex with August, and all the memes, and all these different things that like probably led Will to just smack the shit out of the next person that he saw that mentioned anything about it. Didn't have to be Chris Rock up there. That could have been literally anybody. And then Will would have went up there and smacked the fuck out of him. So I choose to believe that it was fabricated. I choose to believe that I did not just watch a broken man get up there and risk his whole fucking career. On the back of rumors, bro. Like I just choose to believe that it's fabricated.
Oh my god.
Wife's name out your fucking mouth.
Wow, dude.
Yeah.
It was a G.I. Jane jump.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
I'm going to, okay? Okay. That was a greatest night in the history of television. Okay.
Greatest night in the history of television. I believe it was staged. It has to be, bro. Because then you see pictures and video of Will partying with his fucking Oscar that looks like Jada. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Sorry, Will. Do not slap me, bro.
Now he's gonna come after you. No, you know what's the
No, I don't even like that I said that. I don't even like that I made that joke, honestly, because the conversation around
Oh Jesus!
how people treat black women in this country, it's very prescient.
No. I'm not buying that.
I do feel bad
I'm
that I
not,
made the joke.
I'm not.
Being
Yeah, I know.
Made aware of that.
I know, but I'm not buying that shit either, though. That's such a cop out to like what the actual situation in the moment is like and stuff like that.
For all of her shitty actions, it's just one of those like empower. Like I agree that that look that she had on her face, and then Will Smith's complete 180, because he was smiling, laughing, having a great time. Ha ha ha! It's a fun joke. And she was like, "How like her face was like, how dare you?" It's just crazy. I guess
it's like
it's
like anything else. Like we live in a world where if we don't like stuff, like it's okay to not like stuff. Like you're allowed to love things, not love things, whatever. Like that's within everyone's right to not watch shows that they don't want. All this kind of stuff.
Absolutely.
All these kind of things that also kind of come from these stupid things that end up becoming so big sometimes, like how the laws get turned into kind of like function as kind of excuses for this weird morality that people pretend that they have about weird. It's just all weird nonsense stuff. This kind of thing is because it's along those lines. It's like Chris Rock told a joke that was pretty lame in terms of joke telling. It wasn't
a great joke.
It wasn't even.
He
probably didn't write it himself, and that was it. Like for whatever it's worth, like everyone should be allowed to kind of like say their piece, say what they need to say without having this violence like acted on them because of that.
Agree.
That's all it is.
I mean, obviously, Chris Rock is not in the wrong here. He's at the Oscars. I mean, if anybody deserves to get slapped in the face, I mean, have you ever seen a Ricky Gervais hosted Oscar? Ricky Gervais turns the Oscars into a fucking roast.
Yeah.
And Ricky Gervais has never been slapped in the face.
Yeah, because yeah, and it's like, but it's like also because Ricky Gervais also, the way that he makes fun of people is really how self-pleasuring the Oscars are. You know what I mean? It's the same people in the interest in the industry giving itself awards. That's literally what it's about. And everyone comes, and I'm not bullshitting. I would love to have an Oscar. I'm not higher than that. But the realness of, you gotta have a sense of humor, man, or just at least be aware of the hypocrisy and the bullshit of all, like what the world is like made of. Like, I'm not gonna go to this award show and then get like ass like get like my ass burnt by Chris Rock saying a fucking joke. I don't know, bro.
But then okay, so
plus G.I. Jane wasn't like it wasn't a bad comparison either. Like G.I. Jane was a badass fucking bitch that was like kicking ass.
Apparently, you can fact check this. I wanted to do some fact checking before we jumped on. I've just been so busy today, I wasn't able to do it. But from what I've been seeing, the reason is that she was so upset about it is because she has a real condition. She has alopecia.
Sure.
This isn't a style choice for her. The rocking the bald head.
Right.
It's not a style choice for her. So let's take this all the way back, and I can attest to this, and I'm sure you can too, because we grew up in very similar circles. If anybody hasn't figured that out yet, we grew up in the same kind of neighborhoods. Going back to calling black women this bald-headed hoe, you know what I'm saying? Like it kind of strikes a deep nerve, right? And this is a real disease that she's dealing with, and so he's poking fun of it. I can understand the reason why she got upset. I really can.
Of course.
Now, I can't. Obviously, the joke was lame. That'd probably make me even more upset. Like, if you're gonna poke fun at my disease, at least make it a good joke. Like, this is just like low hanging fruit. It's low hanging fruit. Nobody likes that, right? Fucking. So, I do think there's a reason. Like, I do think if that is true, and I'm gonna choose to believe it's true because I haven't been able to fact check it yet. But why would people go and make up lies on the internet?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to choose to believe that she does have alopecia, and she was upset because, she's trying to be confident about it, and here you are belittling me in front of a group of my peers.
Mm-hmm.
Now, should Will Smith have gone up there and smacked the fuck out of her, out of Chris? No. And here's the thing, bro. The thing that kills me is I was again. I didn't want to believe a man was so broken that he can go up there and smack another dude just because his wife gave him a look.
Yeah.
But I was willing to forgive him because of who he is. And then I had to stop and think about it. I had to be like, yo, if that was Kanye, the way I'm talking right now would have been a complete 180, bro. If that was Kanye that did that shit,
Sure.
he would not be getting a pass. There'd be nobody's going to be trying to talk about how Kanye is a broken man who's going through some stuff and had all this stuff built up. Like, it's just not going to happen. So if I'm going to, if it's good for the goose, it's good for the, gander. So,
I mean, but that's what I was saying before. Like, you cannot like shit. You know what I mean? And that's like fine. Like, if you like, it's like anything else, bro. Like, if you don't like something, like, let it be known and stuff like that. You don't gotta fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like, that makes you look like an asshole. Like, and that's the worst thing to be, is like a fucking unhinged dickhead. Like, that's like the worst thing that you could be. Like, that's a completely like if the argument was okay, like black women are demeaned and demeaned, pretty much, right? Like, demeaned, historically demeaned and stuff like that.
All the way back to slavery.
If that's the argument, then what Will Smith could have done is made that had a more poignant kind of thing at his acceptance when he was talking, or after the fact, or whatever. Like, what are you going to achieve by like slapping a comedian? A comedian.
Yeah. I mean, let's be real. He won an Oscar, which means he had a chance to go up there and say something and use the platform for good. He definitely did. I'm not saying, like, I'm not writing him off. I'm not saying, oh, what he did was okay and blah blah blah.
Right,
what she went through is, no, I'm not saying that. Like, I think obviously I'm not gonna put any blame on Jada because we don't see what happened between the smile and the smack from Will. We don't know what she said to him. I assume it was something along the lines of, if you don't,
was an adult, like, you can't blame Jada.
No, you can't.
Unless
at
she
all,
did
at
egg
all.
the motherfucker on in some weird, twisted kind of.
August would stand up for me right now. That's all I'm saying. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
Or like,
cold, it's a cold night in August, baby.
Have you seen the memes like that? Oh, Tupac would have shot him or whatever?
Oh yeah. I see. The internet's only been those memes for like the last 3 days or however long it's been.
Yeah.
It just feels like we're in a Will and Jada in August time suck. Somehow Tupac's been brought back from the grave and brought into this shit. Like, this shit is so huge, it's resurrecting old rappers. It's ridiculous, bro.
Yeah.
Oh man, I don't know, man. I feel like that apparently they asked Will Smith to leave after that.
Yeah, I read that today.
Yeah, and he refused to go, and they're talking about he might lose his Oscar for it and all that good stuff. I feel like at the end of the day, that's all fine and dandy, but what does it really accomplish, right? Because here's the thing. If you didn't go up on stage and smack Chris Rock, nobody would have remembered that terrible fucking joke. Like,
exactly.
You cemented that joke into everybody's head. Now there's memes of fucking Jada in a G.I. Jane poster. Now, that wouldn't have happened before, but now she's getting so maybe that was Will's genius way to get back at her for fucking August. She was like, I'm gonna go smack this nigga real quick. Make sure the only thing motherfuckers talking about is my wife's big shiny bald fucking head for the next 20 years. Fuck you, Jada. Fuck you, August. I'm out.
Dude, like, I just
get jiggy with it.
Just
no, great music,
let me tell you, like, the one thing for me is, like, you know what I'm saying, I keep it copacetic on this podcast, but I'm hood as fuck, you know what I'm saying? And like, dog, if someone would have touched me on live TV, bro. That would have Will Smith could have whooped my ass too. I don't give a fuck. I was gonna out, dude. It ain't about that, dude. We were gonna fucking knock into all these celebrities. The tables are gonna be knocked over, bro. Someone's gonna have to come out and stop us, because there's no way, bro. I'm seeing red.
Crazy.
I'm seeing
Crazy.
fucking red.
I don't care.
I'm crazy.
Will Smith can smack the fuck. Will Smith was Ali, boy. Will Smith was Ali, dog. Will Smith throwing hands. Will Smith smacked me. I'm gonna take it just like Chris did. I'm gonna probably come up with a better joke afterwards. Oh yeah, but I'm not trying to throw hands.
I'm gonna take that ass whooping too. I don't give a fuck.
Nah, I'm good. If I'm hosting the Oscars, I assume I got a lot of money in the bank, and after that, I'm gonna have a little bit more because I'm just gonna sue. I'm gonna take the path that the white man has laid for me, and I am gonna increase my wealth from this action. That's it. I'm not about to get my ass beat so that I can't sue. What kind of dumb nigga shit is that? That's dumb as fuck, bro. No, hey. Will Smith was Ali. I'm gonna say that one more time, dog. Will Smith was fucking Ali. I'm not taking that beating, dog.
I don't know, bro. I ain't gonna let no actor slap me across the face. He was acting as Ali. He's not fucking Ali. All right.
He trained for that shit. You think you think Will Smith didn't train to play Ali? When he took his shirt off and he was swole as fuck, he was throwing them punches. You ain't think he got a trainer, a real boxing trainer?
All right, hang on. So tomorrow I'm gonna make a movie. I'm gonna play Manny Pacquiao and I'm gonna go train. I'm gonna go train for a year.
I'm not worried about 12 hours of training, bro. But you tell me you've been training under a legit trainer for 2.5 years for this role to play Manny Pacquiao? Yeah, I might think twice about throwing hands with you. Of course. What are you talking about? Like, if you showed up at my house in a year and a half, and you just rip the fuck up and you're like, yo, let's spar. I've been boxing. I'm gonna slam the door on your fucking face. Like, nigga, don't show up to my house unannounced, looking like Manny fucking Pacquiao.
It's the same fucking argument if I'm an alien and I'm afraid of Will Smith sending me back to my home planet because he was in Men in Black.
No.
The same stupid argument.
No, because he didn't go and invent fucking flashes to erase your memory for that movie, right? But in Ali, went and he trained.
Dog, in Ali, all he did was get a good trainer to make his body look right, and the camera angles made those punches look good. That's all that happened, bro. I'm sorry to ruin movie magic for you, but movies aren't real, man.
Okay, I know movies ain't real, but the training is real. I watched Keanu run around and hit targets with a fucking pistol from 50 yards away, bro. I've seen him do it. For real. And then I saw him do it in a movie. All right? The training is fucking real, dog. I'm not Keanu either. Because I can't run 50 back with these Swiss cheese, dog. I'm good. Like, no. Stop trying to trick me, dog. You ain't gonna trick me into get my ass beat by some soft ass fucking actor who trained for this fucking very moment.
Nah, man.
He trained to be the greatest fighter alive, dog. He trained to be the greatest fighter alive.
It's a movie, bro. It's a movie. It's a movie.
The training is real. The training is real. I don't care. Those are life skills. Miguel, our homie Miguel, was in fucking Orange is the New Black. Guess what he did in Orange is the New Black? He played the drums. Guess what he knew how to do when he was done with that fucking scene? He knew how to play the fucking drums. For real. Why? Because they made him train. So it didn't look like shit on camera, okay? That's all I'm saying, bro.
Fine.
That's all I'm saying.
Fine.
Yeah.
The apology is this, and then we'll end this segment. So Will Smith had to apologize. Of course he had to. Like, this wasn't gonna go this wasn't gonna be unsaid. So I'll read you the apology. Yeah. Do you imagine? I would have, honestly, like, for me, I would have just never brought it up again.
No, it would have been hilarious. Just act like it never fucking happened, bro.
Gaslight the whole world.
The whole world. And then next year, you'd be like, that nigga should have won an Oscar for that fucking performance he gave last year, dog. Literally all last year.
So Will Smith says, this is his Instagram. Violence in all of its forms is poisonous and destructive. My behavior at last night's Academy Awards was unacceptable and inexcusable. Jokes at my expense are part of the job, but a joke about Jada's medical condition was too much for me to bear, and I reacted emotionally. I would like to publicly apologize to you, Chris. I was out of line and I was wrong. I'm embarrassed, and my actions were not indicative of the man I want to be. There's no place for violence in a world of love and kindness. I would also like to apologize to the Academy, the producers of the show, all the attendees, and everyone watching around the world. I would like to apologize to the Williams family and the King Richard family. I deeply regret that my behavior has stained what has been an otherwise gorgeous journey for all of us. I am a work in progress. Sincerely, Will. Now, do you take that apology, or do you like hate that motherfucker forever for touching your face on live TV?
If I'm Chris,
Yeah.
fuck that nigga. Fuck that nigga. You don't get to walk up and just smack me in front of everybody, bro. I'm suing. I would have pressed charges. Yo, like, no, nigga, you. Oh, who the fuck do you think you are? Like I said, I would have done nothing in the moment, but the minute he walked away and I was off stage, I'd have been yelling for the cops. I'd have been yelling for my fucking manager. Get this nigga out the building now! Now! I know too many niggas. I know too many gutter motherfuckers. If he's here when the after party's happening, fuck him.
Oh my god, dude.
Nah, yeah, I would.
Yeah.
I don't forgive that.
No, I wouldn't either, bro. I would. That's not. We ain't cool no. We ain't cool no more. We ain't cool no more. We ain't cool.
No.
Fuck your apology.
I mean, to open hand slap somebody, that's a bitch move anyway. Like, if he would have punched him in the face, I'd have been more like, all right, my homie was mad at me, right? Like, if we're homies, right? If me and you get in a fight, like me and, well, I'm not gonna say anything, but me and a friend got in a fight before, and we threw hands, and then we sat down and we talked it out. But if that nigga would have slapped me in my face like I'm a bitch, we wouldn't be cool no more, dog. Like, you can't just go around slapping niggas in the face, dog. That's all I'm saying, bro. You can't.
What a glove too.
Dog, that's some dual shit right there, bro. Like, nigga, the pistols got to come out after that, bro. Like, fuck all. Nah.
No, I agree.
If he would have punched me in the face, yeah, a punch is a punch. A punch is respectful. A punch says I was mad and I let my anger get the best of me. An open hand slap said I don't respect you and I never fucking respected you. Now keep your mouth fucking shut before I come back up here. And it's like, yo, for real? That's what you think of me? I'm so little in your eyes. You open hand slap me in the face, bro. I thought it was cool. Like, nah.
Yeah. That really takes a hit on the ego. Like, for sure. I think that's one of the things I'd probably struggle with if that were to happen to me. I'd be like, my ego would be shot to shit. That's why I would act. Yeah. That's why I told you. That's why I wouldn't give a fuck if I got like my ass whooped. My ego wouldn't allow me to just be like, okay. Everything would flash through my head. Like, it'd be like, this just happened. Yeah. You know what I mean? And then I would regret it later, probably.
But then you're the guy who got slapped in the face and his ass beat. So how does that fucking help you? Like, how does that help you in the future?
I'm not saying I'm thinking. I'm not saying I'm thinking correctly. It's just what I would feel. My emotions would get the best of me. I think I would. That's what would happen.
Chris fucking handled that like a champ.
He did,
bro.
Like, super professional.
He really handled that well. Has he said anything since? Like, do we know?
No.
Like, obviously.
Mm-mm.
Right,
no.
He's keeping hush hush.
Yeah. So what he's doing now is that he's touring, he's doing stand up, and all his shows are like sold out because of what happened. So
of course, see,
props
you know
to
what I'm
him.
saying? All right, yeah, eat baby, get that money. Even if he don't sue Will, he's still eating off that slap, dog. So
yeah. Well, anyway, we definitely want to hear people's reaction to that. Are movies real?
Yes.
Or are they fake?
Up.
So please
Movies
call.
Are...
Get
the fuck out of here,
bro. Call the hotline because apparently my friend here thinks that fucking movies are real, and I don't want to break his heart and tell him that they're not. Okay, so
you see what he's doing? He's gaslighting me here. See, he's gaslighting. He's trying to bait me back into an argument after I already made my point with real life fucking examples that he couldn't shut down. So he quieted down. He let the argument settle for a bit, and then he wanted to bring it back up. I'm not falling for your fucking tricks, bro.